you better make the time. Don't make excuses, just figure it out. You can make time to watch this video, you can make time to watch Netflix, you can make time to go on Facebook, you can make time to go on YouTube, you can make time for anything. Make time for your health. Welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna be talking about the 5 habits and routines that you must master if you want to be successful. Why are routines important? Let's start there. Routines are important because you are what you repeatedly do. And if you don't do what's productive on a repeated basis, and you do what's unproductive on a repeated basis, you're going to get unproductive results. Nobody is born with the habit to do something successfully. It's something that you do over and over and over and over and over and over and over thousands and thousands of times. So routines are important because they are literally the steps that you take to getting to your end outcome. So the first routine that you must master is a health routine. And this is very simple. Trust me when I tell you, you watching this video are not the exception to these routines. Do them because they work for the vast majority of people in improving their lives. First one is a health routine. A health routine is basically exercise, nutrition, and sleep. That's the bulk of the things that you should focus on when it comes to improving your health routine. So a health routine consists of at least a minimum of 3 workouts a week. I recommend 5. You have to be working out at a specific time. Don't tell me that your job is your exercise. That doesn't work. You have to work out hard for a short period of time, whether that's 45 minutes to an hour max. You better make the time. Don't make excuses, just figure it out. You can make time to watch this video, you can make time to watch Netflix, you can make time to go on Facebook, you can make time to go on YouTube, you can make time for anything. Make time for your health. Your health routine is important because your body is something that you take with you everywhere you go. It is a representation of what you find important. So if you're fat and overweight, it's clear that you're not going to be committed. You're not going to be committed to someone's outcome. I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but I found this to be true repeatedly in my business. It is a clear representation that you do not care enough about yourself to change your life. You can find every single excuse in the book. If you're overweight, you can blame your parents, you can blame the system, which you don't even know who that is. And 3, you can blame everyone and anything for why you are overweight. But the reality is you're overweight because you can't control yourself. And if you can't control yourself, why would anyone want to do business with you? If you can't control your emotions, you can't control what you put in your mouth, you can't control what you do with your time, you can't control what you do with your body, why should anyone work with you? And that is level 1. You have to get your health in order. You can't just eat, become fat, overweight, weak, unfocused, always tired. All these things are byproducts of not taking care of your health. Now on the flip side, if you actually take care of your health, you're gonna have more energy, you're gonna have more strength, you're gonna have a more impressive presence whenever you're walking into a room or dealing with clients. They're gonna see you and they're gonna go, you know, that person really takes care of themselves. I think they'll take care of me. Number 2, an education routine. Now this is one thing that most people struggle with, especially once they get out of school. They'll never read a book when they get out of school. They'll never take a course that's not related to their job specifically once they get out of school. And this is a serious problem in America. You should never, under any circumstances, allow someone else to control your education. Take your education into your own hands. And if you can make every excuse, again, the reason I keep coming back to excuses is because everyone has them. I don't understand why people do that and then not get the result they want and then complain. You are making excuses if you're not getting what you want. So when it comes to educating yourself, read books, not a book that conforms to the way you already think right now. My recommendation is to read books from people who have actually accomplished what you want, not someone who has a bunch of theories, not someone who went to school for it, someone who's actually done it. So if you want to learn how to run a personal training business, read books from Craig Ballantyne, who is incredible. He created a program called Turbulence Training, had thousands of clients, and he works through exactly how to do that. Same with Bedros Keuilian. He has a YouTube channel here, incredible information. And he has a book called Man Up. These are books that you should read because they're going to improve your life and they're going to educate you on what steps to take in order to get to that outcome. Everyone seems to have an opinion on how to do it, and most opinions are absolutely wrong. My recommendation is to read books from people that have actually done it, or take courses from people that actually done it. If you want to learn how to run PPC advertising, which is pay-per-click advertisements, don't go to some guy who has a bunch of theories on how to run ads. Go to a person who's written a book, who has an ad agency, who has clients that are paying him thousands of dollars a month, and learn from them, because they'll show you exactly what you should be focusing on to get as much profit as possible. Educate yourself with people or from people that actually have done what you want. I cannot stress that enough. You should be reading a minimum of 1 book per month. If you're not doing that, you need to get your act together. And if you want to actually be successful, you need to take courses. Use websites like Udemy, Masterclass, whatever one you want to do. Just follow a structured, systematic way to learning and applying. Not learning for the sake of learning and having a cool conversation. That's useless. Learn to apply. Once you master that, go to the next one. Keep improving your high income skills. And that's my recommendation. Number 3, deep work. It's actually the title of a book, an incredible book that I've read that I strongly recommend you guys read as well. Deep work is not what we've been told it is. Deep work is not being at work for 8 hours, but only really doing 2 hours of work. Deep work is when you are completely and utterly undistracted and you work consistently, non-stop, for approximately 3 to 4 hours. If you can do that, you're gonna make so much more progress than most people in life. A study was done in a sales organization that concluded that over the course of an 8-hour period, the average worker worked 2 hours. Most of the time, they were by the water fountain. Most of the time, they were talking in the hallway. Most of the time, they were on their company time, using their computers, but not actually doing any work. That's a problem if you're interested in growing and improving your life. So my recommendation would be to work deeply, uninterrupted. Turn your phone off. You're not the president. No one needs to contact you every single moment of the day. Turn your phone off and focus. This is going to be the hardest thing that you do. Sit down, turn your phone off, uninterrupted, and work. Start off with 1 hour. That might be excruciatingly hard for you, but start with 1 hour, then go to 2, then go to 3, then go to 4. The chances are you're not going to be able to do more than 4 hours of work completely focused and uninterrupted. That's extremely difficult to do. And the highest paid people on earth do more than that, slightly more than that, but not significantly more. Especially if you read the book, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's difficult, but if you can master this, you're going to make incredible progress in your life. And you're gonna make strides above and beyond what most people do. Number 4, a self-improvement routine. And this is one that I actually neglected for a long period of time. So the reason I say that is because if you can focus on a self-improvement routine, this will not only improve the way you look, improve the way you feel, but it'll also make it a lot easier for you to stay focused on the things that actually matter. So what do I mean by a self-improvement routine? 1, are you gonna get a haircut once a month? Because if you look good, you're gonna feel good. And if you feel good, it's gonna be easier to do work. Not that feelings are that important, but they can be a barrier to some people actually focusing on that deep work that we were talking about earlier. So get a haircut once a month, at least minimum. Learn to groom yourself and make yourself more presentable on a regular basis. Buy clothing that fits your body well. And it goes back to the first one that I talked about before, which is your health routine. If you're fat and overweight, nothing you wear is gonna make you look good, okay? That's the key. You have to be lean. Be under 15% body fat if you're a man, and be under 25% body fat if you're a woman. Do you smell good? Use a cologne. I personally like to use natural things for the most part. Focus on doing that because that's important to me, and I don't like to use many synthetic products. So for example, the shirt I'm wearing here is 60% cotton and 40% linen. The jeans are very similar as well. And I try to use colognes that are natural. So they're basically essential oil based. Comb your hair. These are basic things. Stay clean, take a shower or 2 a day. It's crazy that this has to be told nowadays. You see the way some people leave their house and you realize they don't care about how they look. And if you can't care about something that simple, how can you care about things that are more important? You need to be presentable. Henry Ford once said that dressing well is a form of good manners. So focus on dressing well and have that into your routine. I'm not saying go out and spend a bunch of money on luxurious products and all this craziness. I'm just saying have a wardrobe that's presentable, clean, simple, and take care of yourself. Because again, you will never exceed you. Number 5, your sleep routine. Most people, and by most I mean the majority of people, do not sleep 8 hours a day. And this is not because they work so hard, and it's not because they can't do it. It's just that they're so unstructured with their life that they can't sleep 8 hours a day. Jeff Bezos once said that if he sleeps 8 hours a day, he makes better decisions. If the richest man on earth right now, or one of the richest men on earth, are telling you to sleep 8 hours a day because it helps you make better decisions, really, what makes you think that your opinion is so much more important than that, especially if you're focusing on improving your life and making more money? He's saying sleep 8 hours a day. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, this has completely transformed my life. If you're in your early 20s, you can pretty much get away with anything. You can sleep 4 hours a day, like I used to do, wake up, eat a honey bun, and go straight to work. However, once you hit around 30 years old, everything becomes significantly more important when it comes to your sleep routine. You have to sleep 8 hours a night, or 7 to 9, let's put it that way, to be more specific. Use a Fitbit or use an Oura Ring, whatever you want to use to track your sleep. Again, track. A guy I know once said, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. And it's true. Whatever doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. That's another way of putting it. You need to be able to at least track to some degree how much you're sleeping on a regular basis and make sure it's between 7 to 9 hours. Sleep is crucial for your ability to think, regulate your hormones, regulate your emotions, and focus. You cannot be hyper-focused and successful if you're sleep deprived. You need to be sleeping 8 hours a night on average. These are all key components to making you as successful as possible. And those are my 5 routines and habits that you must master if you want to be successful. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more like it, drop a like and comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. If you're looking to build muscle or burn fat, check out one of the links in the description that best fits your needs. Until next time, bye.